Alright, today we are talking about the Maono DM30. Now, there's some definitely shocking surprises on this microphone. This is maybe the only microphone that I've seen at this price point with a software to change the sound, different sound profiles in advanced and a standard mode. Let's jump into the unboxing. Let's then do some gaming, and let's then look at the software there. Okay, so now we're opening the box. So you got some details on the back side of the box that gives you a little bit of information around the microphone. This is arm mountable. It does have a 3-in-1 digital knob in the front. We'll get to that in a second. And it comes in 4 different colors. So pink, purple, this black one, and white, of course. Jumping into the box, you can see that it's packaged really well, and so you have the styrofoam to keep everything in place, and then you have an accessories box which has your manual here to tell you how to program and use the microphone itself, as well as talks about the software. This cable is going to go under the radar, but this cable is amazing. It's a thick cable, it's durable, it's really good. We'll get to that in a bit. The body is all metal, so it's an all metal body. It feels really great in the hand. It's solid. It feels like it's worth $1 million. There's your knob there, and then it's single arm mounted on one side, but like I said, you can put this on a boom arm. On the bottom, you'll see your USB-C for plugging it in, and then you'll have your switch there for your lighting, and then you have your monitor for your headphones as well. Now, plugging it into the cable, interestingly, it has a USB-C to USB-C connection, and so that's going to give you the best sound possible because USB-C transfers more data at a higher speed rate. Got something.
Shooting something. Or snorting it.
Bet this wasn't what you expected, but Frank takes care of his friends. Don't care that you're military. Okay, so we left one stage. It's just the beginning of the game, so still learning what the heck is going on, but... Get y'all buzzing.
He's here. Send everybody.
Okay, I can't just go in there. I guess I can't just go in there. Fires ablazing.
Okay, gotta be a switch. Around here somewhere.
Alright, let's get out of here for now. But this has been Deathloop sections 1, 2, 3 tutorial. I'm not sure. Game seems pretty interesting, so we're gonna check this out in another video. So make sure you come back. Another test, another gaming test, microphone, whether it's microphone, headset, keyboard, mouse, whatever it is. See the next. We are now looking at the Maono Link software, and so as you can see, we got the DM30 here. Now that we're in the software, first thing you're going to see is that you can mute the mic from here using the software so that you did not hear it, and then here you can control the gain. And so I got the gain at about 52%, and that the headphone volume is at 100. Now right now we are in what's called legacy. If we were to move over to deep now gives our sound a little bit more bass, more podcasty type sound. Going over to natural is more of what you can expect from your natural timbre within your voice. Bright is going to give you that kind of airy, kind of take the mids out type, loud, the lows out type sound. Here's what deep would sound like if we had it on a boom arm and you kind of had it mounted in front of your face. If you were gaming and you had the arm and stuff sticking like that in front of you. This is natural. Again, this is going back to like what your voice timbre actually sounds like. Going into bright, again, it's going to be kind of a more airy, less mid, less low, and then going back into their legacy. And of course, you can see right here that you can control the RGB, and you can turn the RGB off on the microphone. It turns it off, and then turn it back on like that. Most of the background noise is removed, and if you don't have headphones on, you may not be able to tell the difference, but when you're on the advanced side, this flat EQ kind of removes that background noise. Going over here to the high pass filter, The high pass filter, as you can hear, is a little bit higher. It's kind of like turning the treble up, right? Turning down all the lows and the mids, close to that bright sound. Right here is like your presence boost, right? And so, you know, this is the closest to like the natural sound over there. It's different, but again, that background noise is out of there. Moving over to high pass filter and presence boost. Back in the flat version, this is again the flat version if you were to have it on a boom arm. High pass filter and what you can expect from a boom arm in the advanced side. Presence boost, and this is the presence boost and what you can expect from the presence boost here. And then again the high pass filter and presence boost together. Okay, now we're jumping into some really advanced settings here. And so these are limiter and compressor. Some people think they're interchangeable. They're not, but you'll see there's a lot in audio engineering. And so your limiter is actually going to do exactly what it says. It limits the gain or the volume from going over a certain level. And when you turn on the limiter, you can kind of set that there, and so that it doesn't matter how loud you get, it's going to stay at that -2, and I could continue to raise my voice as I am, and it's going to stay at that -2. Think about a song. Think about heavy rock or metal rock, right? And you have the belters, and they're sitting there, and they're screaming, and they're doing all of that, right? And then there has some talking points. There's guitar playing, there's drums playing, all of these different various levels of volume going on at the same time. Think about R&B songs as you start with a verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and then you're kind of getting through that mix there, and different points of the song, the ballad, the person is getting up into that chest into the head and falsetto, but at the same time the volume of the song never changes. And that's what a compressor is. It keeps the lows and the highs in a set range of volume. I mean, having a built-in limiter. So if you're a gamer, if you're on the chat and you're playing a game and you get to that point where you're screaming, oh, this is blah, 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 right? The limiter stops that from going up and basically cracking. Compressor, if you're using this for vocals and playing instruments and things like that, it's going to give you that nice even mix. And so this software, it's simple, but it is effective. This is crazy. At this price point, this is crazy. Let's wrap this up. So to wrap this up, this is one of the best microphones I've ever tested. Now, and it's not even just the price point. It's the price point has something to do with it, but it's clear. It is a clear sounding microphone all the way through the highs, the mids, and the lows of its EQ presets, as well as any adjustments that you make. As far as like sensitivity to the microphone, it picks up sound really well, while it does a really great job of removing background noise. Those fans over there on my PC, which you can't see, are extremely loud sometimes, especially when I'm gaming and when I'm gaming at a high level. So like when I was playing Deathloop yesterday and I was playing in 4K, in 4K up to 120 frames per second, like those fans were blaring and you didn't really hear it at all in the gameplay. And you're going to hear this a little bit, but it's an all metal body minus this very top part right there, but all of this is metal, and so it's a metal body. It's good for both Mac and PC because it has a USB-C as well as a USB-A 2.0 connection there that you can plug it into your system. There's a 3-function button on the front, and so one press mutes the microphone, and so then you could not hear me. Turning it left or right definitely turns up the gain, as well as holding the button down until you highlight the headphones turns it over to the headphones, so then you can control the headphones. 3/8" and 5/8" quarter thread sizes, even though it can match on either one of those from an arm standpoint. It's going to be side mounted unless you have kind of a L-shaped thing at the top or something like that. So what I mean by that is it's probably going to sit like this on your arm, which is still fine, but that was me nitpicking. So hopefully you like this video. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions that I can answer in the comment section below. As always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
This time I'll let you see yourself out.
Yup, we dated.
Why are you doing this? What did I do to you?